The first student I spoke with was senior swimmer Molly Biggs.
I was really disappointed at first, just because I'd spent a lot of money and a lot of time conditioning and preparing for the season, and we had really good team leadership this season with five really strong seniors. We were hoping to win city this year, and we had high goals, high expectations set. And then obviously all of the equipment and money we'd put into team suits and other like professional gear that we bought, like fins, paddles, tech suits, all that kind of stuff. It kind of felt almost like we wasted money on all of that stuff since we don't get to swim this season.
Molly has participated in the SHS girls swim team all 4 years of her high school career. She was looking forward to being a leader and a team role model this year.
It's disappointing, especially as a senior, because it's like we've watched all of the seniors before us get to be in these leadership positions and get to organize all of the team activities, and we'd planned like a team sleepover. We were like super excited for this season, and it was disappointing more in the sense that we don't get to finish on that aspect of a team, like team bonding almost. So like we can swim on a competitive team again. It's just we don't get to do the team dinners. We don't get to do the secret sister gift exchange. We don't get to have our team sleepover. It was just like the team aspect of being at practice with those girls every day that really made like me, and I know some of my fellow seniors, like really sad that we just don't get to have those experiences with each other. We'd had some like other years. It just felt like we were looking forward to this one so much that we kind of forgot to appreciate what we have had.
To Molly, the swim team was more of a team experience than an individual experience.
It was more the team aspect of we don't get to be with our friends. We don't get to swim alongside each other anymore.
With no 2020 season this year, Molly looks forward to this summer.
I don't plan on swimming in college, but this summer the Topeka North Rays is like a competitive swim camp, and I know we were trying to get a lot of the high school girls who are going to be on the team this year to join the team, so that we could have like one last chance to have our team. We could swim together, because that's one thing that, especially the five of us seniors that have done it for all 4 years together, like that's one thing we all really united on. We were all really friends because of swim. And so it's like when we got to our season, like it was time for us to shine, time for us to be able to just like experience that with one another. And now we're trying to just transfer that to the next team. It's a way for us to still be able to say that like we have a competitive team to be a part of. Like we don't have to go out on the note of, oh, we finished without the team aspect. We're done before we swam our last competition, before we knew we were going to. It's like we at least get one more chance to say goodbye to the sport that we love instead of just like going out on the sour note.
Molly has one final message to all underclassmen.
I know it's super disappointing, especially to all the underclassmen who seem like they're like, well, the seniors are getting all of this recognition because it was their last year, but they're all missing a sports season too. Yeah, it really stinks for everybody, except we just have to keep our heads about us and know that it will get better and everything's going to just go up from here. So stay inside.
Our next senior is tennis team captain Kate Anderson.
Probably getting to know everybody, because I mean, everybody on the tennis team is actually pretty cool. And if you know everybody on the tennis team, it's a pretty tight-knit community. There's not a whole lot of us, but we all play together. And then the way our coach would do it is he wouldn't just split us up the whole time. We'd always do stuff together. So varsity does know who JV is, and JV knows who varsity is. Everybody just became good friends, and we had group chats, fun conversations. During warm-ups, we'd always mess around, stuff like that. You know, if you don't have relationships when you're in tennis, then it's not going to work out like your doubles partner. If you're playing doubles, you have to have a good relationship with them, or else you're going to suck.
Kate has played on Seaman High School's boys tennis team all 4 years of his high school career. He explains what he'll miss the most.
Definitely the meets. I mean, they were just a lot of fun, especially if we did really good. And like last year, we had Pietro, and so we'd always be sitting on the sidelines when he'd be doing real good. Or me and Blake, we'd be playing a game, and just all the whole team would be sitting on the sides rooting for us. So I'm definitely gonna miss that.
Cade had his goals set high for the 2020 season.
I was trying to make it back to state, and I at least wanted to get to the well. How tennis works is there's a second day, which is top 12. If you make it to top 12, then you go for medals. So I was hoping to make it to that because I was one off last year.
Cade was upset about not being able to play for his senior season, but now he is focusing on the future.
I'm lucky that I get to go to college to play tennis, but everybody else they don't get to. But I wanted to play high school tennis because high school tennis is fun. I'm I have a lot more fun in high school because in college I'm probably gonna get whipped. So I was pretty upset, and I was just kind of in denial.
In the fall, Cade will be attending Bethel University to major in marketing and media on a tennis scholarship. He has a message to others about playing tennis.
Yeah, you should definitely try out for tennis or do a sport with some friends. Get your buddies out there. It's a lot of fun. You won't regret it because you're gonna miss it after high school, especially if you get your senior year cut off like I did. But whatever, it's fine.
The third senior is soccer player Ashley Sadler.
Getting to play on our nice new turf field with our new head coach, Mallory Diedrich. And I was also, of course, looking forward to having senior night and all the fun senior stuff in sports.
Ashley has played girls soccer at Seaman High School all 4 years. The team had goals set high for this upcoming season.
The ultimate goal was for us to go to state. That is what we kept saying, that everything we were doing was to get us to state. But also the seniors were really just trying to make the team like a real team, because in the past, like, girls soccer it's kind of been like a polarized, and like there's certain cliques and stuff. So this year we were really trying to just be really inclusive of everyone. And I think we were doing a pretty good job because we were including everyone, and Mallory helped a lot with it because during practice, like, JV players would practice with varsity players.
Ashley will look forward to the 2020 seasons, especially with a new head coach, Mallory Diedrich.
It was going to be awesome. Mallory is the best. With conditioning and practice at the beginning, like, she created a positive and like enjoyable atmosphere for the team. And then we also had another new assistant coach. Her name is Jenna Cunningham. She's loads of fun too. Everybody loved her. Everybody got along super great with them. So I think had we had this season, it probably would have been my best season during my time at Seaman High School with soccer.
With the missed opportunities of what was the 2020 season, Ashley keeps her head up for future opportunities.
My response was probably a little bit less than others. I didn't cry at first. I did later. But when I first heard, I just said, okay. I was like, I can't do anything about it. And I'm actually playing in college next year. So I was like, I wanted to play my last season in high school, but it's not my last season ever. And for other seniors, it was their last season ever. So I just had to realize, like, I don't have it as bad as others do. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of learned to accept it and just focus on college soccer for now.
Ashley plans on attending Allen Community College in the fall to major in elementary education on a soccer scholarship. The final senior is track star Kara Dister.
This year, I was planning on doing the mile. I've been doing the mile all 4 years. And I was actually going to try doing the 800 because since I was only in one event last year, which was the mile, I thought I could try something new.
Kara is an SHS senior that has ran track all 4 years of high school. She has set herself high goals for the 2020 season.
And I was really trying to break 6:59 on my mile time. Now, I know that's not that fast, but I have been working super hard during the winter conditioning and summer conditioning to finally meet my goals. And my whole team is trying to make state also, but since that was canceled...
Kara first heard about the 2020 season cancellation in a less than ideal way.
So I first heard about track being canceled in our cross-country group chat, which I have with Coach Brading and all the other XC girls that were planning on doing track.
and his text was so sad. He was so disappointed that the season was canceled, and he was really looking forward to spending some time with the girls and to push us to do our best. And I felt really bad, and he sent us all text messages saying how much he wished he had this last season with the seniors, and he was thankful that he had us for the other 3 years.
Kara had things to prove to herself, her coaches, and her peers in the upcoming track season. Now, she'll never get those opportunities.
Well, I was really looking forward to this season of track because this was my very last chance to prove to my friends and coaches that I could do this. I could break my mile time. I just wanted to give it 110% this season because this would be the last chance I would get to be part of a track team. So I wanted to give it everything that I had, and having that opportunity taken away from me really hit me hard. It kind of gave me a reality check, and it just made me realize that I don't have any more chances. I'm really thankful for all the moments I had with my team in the past. At least I had 3 other years.
Kara ran track for the last time without even knowing it.
Sadly, I will not be running track or cross country in college since I will be going to K-State, but I will be participating in the K-State marching band, and that is a lot of physical exertion, and I'm very glad that I have 4 years of cardio under my belt because they say you have to use your thighs a lot, and I'm glad I'm already decently in shape so I won't die the first week of band camp.
Kara has one final message for all of the class of 2020.
Class of 2020, you're amazing. You have such determination and courage, and thank you all for just being yourselves, and we're going to get through this together. We're going to get through this tough time and overcome everything.